Good morning everybody from one of many highlands of Mersin, of my home city. We came a few days ago here to our home house, and the weather was a bit weird over the last few days. Right now, as you can probably see behind me, there is everywhere fog, mist, whatever. So I decided to come up early. It's like 7 in the morning. There is no sun, so it's perfect for some moody photography, I think. So I basically came to a place where there are so many trees and rocks, and I just came by, walked a little and found a composition here which I'm going to show you. So as you can see, I'm using that rock here in front of the camera, which is very close, as foreground, and that tree that you can see up here is my main subject. It's not really the most pleasing view, I would say, because of the main structure around it, but anyway, I found it interesting, so I frame shot around that. I'm shooting at f11 ISO 100. It gives me shutter speed of around, as you can see, maybe, I don't know if you can see, 1/60th of a second. So here comes the shot. So a new composition that I found, I walked a little bit up and frame a shot around another tree. I'm again with my 70-28. I just shot a shot which I'm going to show you afterwards, but I think of switching up lens and use my 28-75mm lens for this one, because with 70-28 it doesn't give me the tree in the background is not as prominent as I would love to be. So yeah, I'm going to switch the lens, and if these two shots are any good, I'm going to show them shortly. So conditions change all the time. Right now the fog decided to rise a bit up and open up the whole scene landscape. So anyway, it changes rapidly, so any moment it can also get closed down again. So yeah, I'm just trying and figuring out which tree will I choose to shoot, because as you can see, let me just turn this, why it doesn't turn. Okay, here we go. There are plenty of choices here, far in the background, and here I will see. Probably it's going to be this one here, because it looks interesting standing alone. I will just wait for the fog to get down a little bit, because I want to have a separation. There is some object behind the tree. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks annoying. I don't want it in the shot. So yeah, we will see.
A few moments later.
So I think I found my first composition of the tree that I showed you a little bit earlier. I came here by another tree, and as you can see, there is this pretty interesting root system, let's call it like that, which I'm using to as a foreground in this shot. As you can see, the camera is close to it, very close to it, so I will have to focus tag this one, and the main tree is over there. Still, there is that object on the left here somewhere, which I probably have to clean in Photoshop. And I also the branches of this tree are also entering the scene, which probably I don't know if I will keep them or not. It might look interesting when you see it like this from this perspective. It looks interesting, but it's just a piece which looks like a little bit distracting, I would say. So anyway, here comes that shot. Hope you enjoyed. So a bit further, like 2 meters from the same location that you saw that already other tree, there is this bush, I guess. I don't know what's the name of it. Some plant, which there's plenty of it for me to use as a foreground and frame another shot with the tree. The fog is back, I guess. It's pretty interesting how it evolves, the whole landscape and the whole situation with the fog and everything. Anyway, this one is pretty straightforward, I guess. Just bunch of, let me just, if you can see, bunch of that grass, whatever, plant in the foreground, pretty straight forward, leading to the tree. And yeah, if the shot turns any good, here it comes. So one thing that I realized while I'm shooting the scenes is that with fog you have so many opportunities. It's beautiful. For a long time I didn't feel this happy when it comes to shooting landscape photography, and yeah, I'm just trying to it's a bit hectic for me because there are so many opportunities and so many interesting situations that I can capture. So I'm just praying that fog doesn't raise up completely and it's gone. But anyway, it doesn't seem to be like that. I can see a bit of light coming from the sun in the opposite direction. I don't think it will actually reach here because the fog is really thick. Anyway, here is another shot that I framed with the good old tree. Let me just the same tree I used before. So its root system is pretty interesting. I'm just trying to find so many interesting details that I can use for the foreground, and as you can see, I am really close to it right now, again shooting the same tree, and I also use the branches of this tree for framing the composition. The one little problem that there might be when I'm later post-processing these shots is that probably because of the there is a little bit of wind. I'm not sure how it's going to work with the aligning the layers and everything. Anyway, I will try to answer that challenge because it's interesting composition. We will see. Maybe it's going to be, after all, I shot with different focal focal lengths. I shot with different apertures, yeah, finally. So yeah, we will see if the shot or shots turn any good. You are going to see it now. fog seems to be back with a vengeance. As you can see, the visibility is pretty low right now, but you can see the tree that I'm planning to shoot. And with this one, actually, I just did a few test shots handheld, and I think that I'm going to go handheld for this one. I will see. There is nothing that I can find in terms of foreground here. It's just basically lots of grass and rocks, which are not that interesting. So yeah, I'll just see what can I do later by cropping and everything, so we will see. So yeah, if the shots turn out good, here they come. So the sun finally broke out, and I think it's time for me to call it quits with the appearance of the sun. It was a nice morning. I captured some really nice shots. I think we will anyway see. You will see them. You probably saw them already, but for me it's going to be a few days, I guess. Anyway, if I'm going to be walking back to the car. If anything else comes in terms of images, and if I find something interesting, I'm going to post them afterwards. So for now, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.